Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and this is part of my series of self-improvement paths. I like to start each week with a mantra or a practice that makes self-improvement in my life and in my work a little bit easier and a little bit more fun. I'll be giving references to my work as a narrator and to my observations as a teacher of narration. However, this goes beyond narration to whatever particular practice you have. I think it applies. Give it a shot. Let me know in the comments. So, speaking of process as a narrator and something that makes things easier and a little bit more fun, that's going to be the focus of this week. The focus, the goal, the mantra is get leisure through serving the trail. What do I mean by that? Well, there are, it would seem, two poles in life that conflict. One is the pure pleasure principle, the leisure, and the other is the pure service, pure focus, the work. What I tend to do is sometimes hold my breath during the work, metaphorically, though sometimes I actually do forget to breathe during the work. But I tend to hold my breath during the work and focus on when I'll finally break through and then get to indulge in all the pleasure. What I've been realizing is that this actually keeps me from working with energy and working with joy. Because once I arrive to the pure pleasure, I get very restless. I get very anxious. Okay, I can't just you just completely veg out. There's got to be more work to do. So I don't really get much of either world. What I'm playing with this week is the idea of, okay, if I were dedicating myself to service, how might the universe in all its different forms conspire to uplift me while I am serving? It's a funny thing. When I find that I am focused on service, I am much more able to slow down. I'm much more able to prioritize. I'm much more able to work with energy, and I'm much more open to receiving help. If I'm trying to cram something down in the name of getting to the pure pleasure, then I resist prioritizing. I resist self-care. I resist help because, after all, help might slow me down on my way to the goal, the grand goal. So, how might things help? Again, with my work as a narrator, I might have this goal of getting this bundle of work done by this time, and whatever. I don't know who it serves. It serves me. It serves me to do that because I deserve a break at the end of it. It's going to feel so good when I get the break. Not a great mindset for a narrator to have, and not a great practice. On the other hand, okay, what am I really doing with this book? I am serving the author by serving the audience. So if I can get this done fairly early, I will be serving the author to make notes. And I'll also be serving the audience if I have some energy and some momentum behind what I'm doing. However, if it turns out that I can still serve the author by delaying things just a little bit from my own imposed deadline, and if I can serve the audience just a little bit more by slowing down just a little bit, I will indeed do that. What about the grand, break, the grand vacation? Well, sometimes, often actually, that sweetness, that relaxation, that mellowness, that joy will find its way into what I'm doing somehow. And I will have so much more fun doing what I'm doing, and I will get that itch scratched. It's very similar to if going on vacation, there's a flight delay. Well, that's still part of the vacation if one chooses to open oneself up to it. The service is part of the break and the pleasure if I choose to open myself up to that. Now, let's talk about students. Again, you'll find that when I talk about being a teacher of narration, it's often the pursuit of quantity over care. for myself, and sometimes for the text, unfortunately. That's the temptation anyway. And with students, it's the temptation of perfectionism. I would say that as a student, I and my own students can frequently get into a mindset of, okay, if I can make this milestone, get everything good, improve myself, great, then I will have smooth sailing and status and money, and my career will be off. Well, your career will be off. It'll be off track, not off to a great start. What if you focused on what exactly kind of service am I hoping to provide my authors? Not provide myself, not provide my teacher, because again, I'm not the ultimate gatekeeper, but what kind of service can I provide my authors that I want to be able to give consistently? Now, what is a part of that service that I want to prepare in my work as a student? Then suddenly you've got a focus, you've got a mission, you've got support, and you've got progress. And with progress, there is service, because service doesn't have to be perfect. Service is service. So get leisure through serving the trail. That's what I'm going to be practicing this week. I'll get back to you with my results. You get back to me with yours. Thank you for joining me. And as your narrator and teacher of narration, I hope that our paths cross again real soon.